Barriers are the geographic features that block dispersal and colonization because their abiotic and biotic conditions are unsuitable for a species. It's a natural formation or structure that prevents movement. Barriers include physical barriers, climatic barriers, and biological barriers.
Corridors are biogeographic features that promote dispersal and colonization because abiotic and biotic conditions are suitable for a species. The migration of organisms between habitat patches could be enhanced by corridors. Corridor includes filters, stepping stones, swift access roads.
Barriers prevent species from dispersal, especially in the cases of oceans for terrestrial species, land masses for marine species, and transition between freshwater and marine systems for many aquatic organisms. Species have their range limitation imposed not just by physical barriers but also by geographical gradients in climate variables. Impurity and lack of salinity of seawater is an effective barrier to the dispersal of certain kinds of marine animals such as starfishes, fishes, squids, and corals because they require a maximum purity and salinity of seawater. Seawater animals cannot survive in freshwater because their bodies are highly concentrated on salt solution. They require a water salinity level of approximately 20 to 30 ppt to survive, so they cannot tolerate freshwater environments. The water will flow into their body until all their cells accumulate so much water that they bloat and die eventually. Topographic barriers range the limit of distribution of some terrestrial forms. Arizona's Grand Canyon was formed, creating a geographic barrier between the squirrels that lived there, which made them could no longer contact and reproduce with each other. The geologic features, rock types, numerous caves, and dry climate made it impossible for the squirrels to disperse. The species separate into two separate groups which are isolated from one another. The Kaibab squirrels inhabit in the North Stream, and the Everett squirrels inhabit in the South Stream.
Corridors contribute to functional connectivity of a landscape by how connected an area is for a process, such as an animal moving through different types of landscape elements. Corridors are essential to any species required to migrate for survival. Pacific Ocean corridors are used by marine wildlife. The Pacific Ocean has a California Current corridor which flows south along the west coast of North America. The combination of cold water and abundant nutrients promotes the growth of plant life in the sea, which became the center of a food web because it attracts large numbers of predators due to high prey abundance. The other example of corridors is filters. The Bering Strait is a bridge above water which helps mammals move from North America to Asia and vice versa. Only some kind of animal can go through the bridge because the land bridge at Alaska and Panama was so far apart, so narrow and so different in ecology that no species managed to disperse across them.